Hello everybody. Today we will take a look at the report which depicts gross profit. And gross profit, we'll see both gross profit and percentage of gross profit for customers, for item IDs, and for the state and the city. We'll take a look at the metrics, pie, and funnel. Also, we'll take a look at the script. The script is complex because we are calculating the cost for based on the current inventory on hand. So in the next videos, I'll show you how to calculate without the cursors.
Report is based on store procedure, and here's the data set. We're gonna load it right now. It's huge in size, so it's several 100,000 lines. So it's impractical if you don't have an advanced account with Power BI. But in the case of Power BI desktop, that should be okay. To save time, I built this report behind the scenes, and this report has gross profit summary page, as you see here, with city, state, country, item ID, customer ID, extended price, extended cost, gross profit, and profit percentage by these parameters. Plus, you can drill through to details by two parameters. First one is by item, and the second one is by customer. Let's just drill through to two of them. Let's, in this case, customer will be 2003. Let's see what we got. Okay, so you see details for invoice for customer. Oh, it was actually 2001, right? Yeah. Right. And then let's go back to this report, and let's drill through by let's say item. Let's see what we got. Let's try this item ID 2109, right? Let's see. This report, this page. Okay, so you see all the customers here who bought this item, and you see details by invoice line. Looks like all these invoices have only one line as this item line, which is normal. Okay, now we'll begin analyzing this report. Just keep in mind that it has close to 200,000 lines, so the performance might be a bit slow. And this report is based on the select statement from temporary table, meaning that it does not have likely indexes in the cube, in the data set, which is in fact cube. So in the future, for other reports, we'll try to build the cube with indexes. Now let's take a look at the base for our data set for this report, and this is a store procedure. This store procedure, I actually made several assumptions here, such as I am only picking US domestic companies where the currency is US dollar to avoid multi-currency consideration. That's one assumption. Second assumption, I'm going to use the current cost in the inventory, whatever we have on hand. So, and if you have low inflation and the prices are pretty stable, and cost for you is pretty stable, this should be accurate. You probably should restrict to let's say one current year or maybe last year only, last year would not probably be a good idea if you use the script. The current year would be fine. In my case, I'm using Contosa, so they have only a couple of years of history here, so it doesn't make sense to restrict. Now the calculation for the why do we need the procedure? Because we need to calculate the weighted average cost for the current on-hand inventory. So if you need help, I just I'll slowly scroll down with the script. If you need help, I can send it out for you. Just write in comments that you need it. And then it has 4 nested cursors. And at the end, what we do here, we create temporary table here. We create temporary table with result set. And then we're gonna join this table with customer record table and with customer address, with customer addresses, these 2 tables. And then we will include, so we were going to include besides whatever we built in this temporary table, we'll include city, state, country, region, ID. In some cases, the sales is from the states in US dollars to foreign countries where they pay through wire transfer or something like that. So, and this is the data set. And finally, what we do, this select statement will be the result of running store procedure from the dataset building procedure, and you will have these columns with this logic as the base for the report itself. So pretty complex. Again, I slowly scroll down. If you need the script, I can send it out to you, but again, the script could be used for with keeping in mind that real life is more complex. For example, you may have free text invoices. I don't consider them here. You may have other things, other items which you should probably take out of this report. But this could be done in report level restrictions filters, for example. So outside of the scope here, but just keep in mind that don't just copy this and think that your life is good. No, this is just 10% for work for you, so you should improve that based on your business processes. Now, bells and whistles. Let's begin with the funnel. Funnel by just gross profit. As you can see, gross profit here, the values. Let's go down. We're gonna see the by state and by city. Gross profit by state. Currently California is the most of the portion of the gross profit, and then you can see the percentage to the top. So this is 85 out of whatever we got for California is 100%. Now let's go down. We'll see by city. And I believe the best now is, let's go back to by, let's say, by customer, and then let's take a look at the percentage of gross profit who actually gives us the best percentage, because maybe we are selling something cheap but a lot to this customer, but not necessarily it's going to be the top performer. Let's just say we're gonna kick in the profit percentage into the values. Let's take out, yeah, okay, profit percentage, and now let's sort by profit percent. Let's see, so profit percentage is probably pretty even, so this customer, which is different from what whoever gives us the best amount in gross profit, but percentage is better for another customer, this one, 3001. Now let's let's go one level down to the state. Whoever gives us the best percentage. I doubt that this is California, but let's see. Okay, it's Illinois. Okay, cool. So Illinois gives us 57% gross profit, excuse me, percentage. So this is also 57, but a little bit less. So, and who is the Georgia gives us the lowest percentage. Now pie by customer. If you hover over, you'll see the details of gross profit. So this is tiny one. Okay, now let's go one level down. We'll see it by state now. Okay. The maximum, the largest profit is from California. You see we got 7 millions, 7.5 approximately. By the way, in order to see this, I have to switch here to show legends on. Come back here. Let's go one level down to see by next level is city. Okay, so looks like Phoenix is pretty good. New York is good, which is expectable. And it doesn't make sense to do it by profit percentage because it is not informational. Now let's try to switch to let's say map. You like maps, right? Okay, let's try this. It's kind of slow because of the huge data set. So it's now loading the map of the United States. Let's see. Okay. Cool. So you can come closer to this if you like, because it probably puts it into the city. Let's see. No, just state. Okay. So it just places it in the somehow in the middle of the state, right? Let's do go down. So maybe you'll see it by city now. Let's see. Okay, let's go to California again. Okay, and we see it by city. Okay, I would guess this would be San Francisco, right? Let's see. Yeah, in fact it is. Oh no, Oakland. So we have customer in Oakland, across the bay, and then this is Pasadena, and this is probably San Diego. That's correct. Who is this guy? Phoenix. Okay, cool. Now we can switch from gross profit to profit percentage. Let's see who gives us on the map this profit percentage. Okay, now we got so the city of New York gives us 57, 58 approximately percent, and then in California we got San Diego 61%, right? This guy 57, 57, and this is probably smaller, 48%, right? And these people are even smaller, likely, right? 40.5%. Okay, so I think we covered everything related to gross profit and gross profit percentage, and we got the best performers in both.
Nice report, huh? Or you think it's more complex than usually you do? If you need help, by the way, feel free to call me or email me. I can send you the script by email, and you can put a comment just below. My phone number and email is below. Scroll down and you will see it in the description. The real life is more complex, so use it as a base, but make your adjustments to this script, because you may have free text invoices, you may have inventory adjustments, transfers, and inventory counts, and all this should be taken into the consideration when you calculate the current cost. Thank you for watching.